Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sparkly Diamonds. Today we have an enhancement video of the Magician's Table. This is it, the Magician's Table. It is by Emily Jared. It is 70.8 by 55.8 centimeters. And yes, this is my enhancement video to show the drills I will be swapping out and where they are located on the canvases. So first of all, I'm going to put everything to the side. Just organised it just so that I know what canisters I've bought for what. So we'll start first with the metallic drills, and these are my gorgeous metallic drills. I have 4 swaps for today. So we have that one, that one, that one, and that one. Not that one. So just have a look. So yes, first of all we have this gorgeous pink metallic, and I'm swapping this 602 for the 603 metallic, and we find this in the, it's like a, I call it the book stop. So it's here in this section, down here at the bottom, in this bottle top. There's a bit up here and some in the butterflies as well. So it's nice that they put some of the butterflies will have this metallic in them. So that is the first one. The second one will be this 699, which is the ping pong, and that is 20, and that is using this 905 metallic, and these are in around all these trees. There's a fair bit in this canvas, so it's going to look really pretty. And then we have the 34, which is the 898, and that's been swapped for this bronze metallic, and that is the equal symbol. And there's a bit down here in that section, a little bit more down here, there's lots down here, so it'll be almost like the, and there's a little bit in this bottle here, a little bit in the trees as well, so that's going to be fun. And then finally for the metallics we have this 783, which is a P symbol, and the P symbol is being swapped out for this gorgeous gold color, and the P's are some in this bottle all across all the stems. There's a bit down here in this foreground, almost because the bottle's cracked and all the insides are sort of spilling out there. There is a little bit in this section over here on this side, and a bit more in that as well, and a bit just outside of that one. So yeah, it's fun selection of metallics there to play with. Don't want to drop any of them, so I'm just going to secure them now. Right, so that is my 4 metallics. Then we have 3 crystals. So first of all we have 5, which is a 160 being swapped for a 577, so 3766 crystal. And these 5s, there's some in this section here, there's a little bit more here, and in this bottle there's quite a bit in that bottle. There's a little bit down here in that section. So yeah, it'll be a nice little swap out that. And then we have the 550, which is a no entry sign, and that is for the exact 550 crystal. And there's a bit here. There's not much of this on the kit, so I think it is just that area there. And then we also have the 2 dots, which is 700, and that is a 700 drill that I'm swapping that is in crystal. So the 2 dots again around the trees, a little bit in there, a little bit in the foreground down here as well. Please let me know in the comments what your favourite special drill is that I use, and if you've got something that you'd like me to try. So next we have ABs. I have an abundance of ABs, so I'm trying to get them used up. So ABs, we have 17, which is 554, and that is being swapped out exactly for a 554 AB. And that uses the chevron symbol. So that is here in this one, there, and up there. I'm finding more of it. So yeah, there's a lot in these 2 bottles. I'm not really seeing any of it in the right hand side of this, so no. Then we have 25, yes, which is this one, which is 726, which is a minus symbol, which is being swapped out for this 307 drill. And this is, as you can see, a little bit there, a little bit in the stem and the glasswork, a little bit in the trees. There's a bit here and a bit more over here. That'd be a good drill to swap. Then we have 26, which is the H letter, and 728, and that has been swapped exactly for a 728 AB. So those H's are, there's some here in this section here, a little bit in these areas around there, and there's a lot more in this top bottle as well, right up there. And then finally for ABs we have the microphone symbol for 747 and a 747 AB. And this microphone is, there's some there on the sort of the top of the glass and on the bottom of this glass around there. And there's a little bit here as well. So that is it for ABs. It's going to look so cool when I do these. Then we're on to the 4 glow-in-the-darks. So these are my glow-in-the-dark drills. They are so pretty. So we have, first of all, we have 13, which is 341, which is a W. And that is this, it's 6. It's this drill here, as you can see. So very similar to the colour. So where was those W's? Where did we? Yeah, I've seen some of them. So like I say, yeah, in the neck of this first bottle. Then we have the second one, which is 3766. It's a G symbol, and that has been swapped for that aquamarine colour there. And the G's, a little bit here. There's not too much of these in the kit. Just little pieces. Then we have the you got these 2. So you have the 718, which is being swapped for this hot pink, slightly different cutting colour, but I like it. So there's a little bit there. Not really seeing anywhere else on the kit, so I think it's just that little piece. Then we have this one, which is 963, which is what I call the seesaw on the side. So that there's a little bit here. A little bit more in this section. So yeah, there's a few of those to play with. I do love the assortment of special drills that I've got. If you hear any popping, Angel is next to me working on her dragon spirit, so she's doing incredible. And that growling was my stomach. Right, so I've got a few partials that I'm going to do. So I've got these quads, which I quite like, and there's this 918, which is like a brownish colour, reddish brown. And it's the divide symbol, and it's all in this, like the neck of this bottle. So I'm thinking about just dropping a few quads into the neck of this bottle, just to add a little bit extra. Angel uses her quads, so I thought it would be quite fun to do. And then we've got 310. Now all of this background is 310, and I've not got, nor do I want to change all of it. So what I'm going to do is all this 310 that lines the bottles down here in these pieces, and all the outlining of the bottles, that is going to be in this 310 fairy dust. But I'm not going to do all the backing, so it's going to be one of my partials. And then we're on to our amazing assortment of glitter drills. Alright, there we go. Gorgeous selection. So, first of all, we've got number 7, which is this number 7 symbol, but it's a 165, and that's been swapped out for this yellow glitter drill. So, I don't know where the 7s are. Oh, so they're just here and here in this first bottle. Then we have 12, which is 333, which is this deep purple, which is this one I'm swapping this for. And 12 uses the hashtag symbol. So that is in this bottleneck here, a little bit more down here. Then we have 18, which is the 597, which is this blue and uses an X symbol. That's been swapped out for that. I hate knocking the camera, I'm so sorry. Being swapped out for that blue glitter. And the X's, there's some here, some more there, a bit there, a lot in that section there, and in the top of that bottle. So yeah, there's a bit more to play with on that one. And then we have 18, yeah, 22, which is this gorgeous 702 drill. And that's been swapped out for the glitter drill. That 702 is a inverted triangle in the corner. So you see that right the way through all these tree sections here. A little bit over there as well. A little bit in this foreground here. And then we have the hot pink, which is the V symbol 3328, which is 43, and that has been swapped out with this hot pink colour. So that was a V symbol. So the V's are the V's are here in this section here. Those two, it's like a peachy colour, and there's a bit more in this top bottle here. Then we have 47, which is 3815, which is like a darker green, which I'm swapping. It's not full colour the same, but it's near enough. So this is going to be the I don't know what symbol that is, but yes, this is this one, and they are I'm not seeing them, to be fair. There's a white symbol. It's not them, it's not them, it's not them. I thought it might be in that section. Let me pause it and find them. Alright, found them. So this weird green doesn't match the colour of it at all. It's there. Yes, there's not much of that. And then finally, for the glitter drills, we have 52, which is 3835, and this purple, and it's been swapped for this purple here. And that purple is the capital R symbol, which is all the way down here. A bit more up there. A bit on the top of that one. There's a little bit here, and in the stem of that bottle there. So yeah, that is it for the special. So there are in total 4 metallics, 3 crystals, 4 ABs, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 glitter drills, 2 partials, and 4 glow in the darks. So I think that's a good amount of change. I think it's going to look amazing once it's done. It's going to be super fun to work on. This is one of my upcoming kits, so this will be started very soon. So I hope you liked today's video. I hope you liked the changes I've made. And please, if there's ones you'd like me to try, just give me a shout, and I'll try and include them in the next videos. Have a great day. See you soon.